And welcome back to Metroid Prime Wii Edition. New play control. Oh my gosh! It's a Mutant Thresher Maw! Scyther! Seriously though, Flaahgra here looks like a Thresher Maw from Mass Effect.
Huh.
Even though I think this predates Mass Effect? Or was this... or were they the same year? No, wait, they weren't.
They were not the same year!
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Metroid
Unless
Prime
Mass
3.
Effect came out on the Xbox, I'm thinking they were not the same.
Like I said, for whatever reason, I'm thinking of Metroid Prime 3. Don't ask me why. Yeah, this predates Mass Effect.
Well, that's convenient.
Satellite 1, Satellite 2! So, Mark, 3D Kirby.
Oh, right. I said I was going to talk about that. So, yeah, I'm just going to start back from where I was going with it in the last episode. So, basically, I wanted to say that we got a 3D Metroid, like, years ago back on the GameCube. A 3D Zelda and Mario, of course, on the N64 where it became possible. Star Fox was always in 3D. I'm thinking of, like,
3D
we got a 3D Donkey Kong Country on N64. We got 3D a lot of stuff on the N64. But,
we never got a new 3D Donkey Kong Country game, and I would like to see a new one.
Yeah. You know, I think I'd love to see a 3D Donkey Kong Country game that's kind of more in the style of 3D World. Because I just like to see what they would do with that.
Well, for one, you'd have Donkey, Diddy, Dixie, and...
You could have a 4-player mode for the first time in Donkey Kong Country.
Okay, so
But anyway, we're getting off... Well, I guess we're kind of still on topic, but my point...
Oh! That's a creature scan that can be easily missed.
Okay. But, like, my point being that and Pokemon, that X and Y, unless we want to count the Coliseum games, kind of started with X and Y. The officially X and Y, but I guess you can count the Coliseum.
The Coliseum games kind of gave us, like, a taste of what to
taste of what it is. And it had the regular combat, too.
Yeah.
You could even transfer the Pokemon, so...
And
yeah.
they leveled up.
So, for the most part, we got most series in 3D years ago, and it started on the N64 or the GameCube. But Kirby has basically been stuck in the realm of 2D or 2.5D for decades now.
So is Yoshi.
Yeah, that was another point I was going to bring up. But I am happy to see that we're finally getting a game, and I do not count, what's it called, that racing game, Air Rider. I do not count Air Rider, because that was not a regular Kirby game.
Well, you know, some people might say, well, this isn't like a regular Metroid game, but it's a much more regular Metroid game than Air Ride was.
It's like you're still shooting at enemies and stuff. You're not taking down enemies in Air Rider, I don't think. I think it's kind of against other racers and stuff. I mean, there's different modes, but very different from a regular Kirby game. So the fact that we're getting a 3D Kirby game where you go around fighting enemies for the first time, and it's 2017.
So wait, what? Oh, is this like that one mode that you played?
Yeah.
But in a full-fledged game?
Yeah, it's basically a full game. It's coming out next week, and I intend to get it because I want to support 3D Kirby games. Because I want a normal 3D Kirby game where you can go around in a 3D space and get new powers and stuff. I think that would be really fun. But I think this is a step. This is like a little stepping stone in that direction. I hope.
You hope. You hope.
I mean, I don't want this to be like the end of, you know, 2D or 2.5D Kirby games.
Well, it's not, because there's that Switch game.
But yeah, but you can have both. That's what Mario does.
Seriously. That's what Metroid is doing.
So yeah, it's...
Yeah, but yeah, that's what Metroid's doing. It's coming out with that 2.5D remake of Metroid 2, and then after that is Prime 4.
Okay, I think I need to... Okay. It's a crucifixion of awesomeness!
She got bigger shoulders.
Yeah, in my opinion, Samus just doesn't look quite right without those. I don't know, she just looks kind of weird. I know she has different suits and everything, but...
First got those in Metroid 2 because color wasn't a thing.
Yeah. But Samus just doesn't look quite right to me without those.
This chair is bumping into the wall.
Yeah.
That like so. World Gallery unlocked for purchase.
Okay. Go on to the eShop and buy the World Gallery.
Buy the World Government Gallery. Wait, what?
So yeah, I like that we're getting, you know, this stepping stone, and the Kirby being 3D. Now, in this game, if people are wondering, they don't know what I'm talking about.
Toxin scans negative. Water is free of poison. We don't know how poison was actually affecting Samus in a fully sealed environmental suit, but whatever.
Okay. So in this Kirby game, and I'm scanning.
I'm not reading it.
Okay, but like, in this Kirby game, for people who have no idea what I'm talking about, it's on the 3DS, and I think it's just a little eShop game, so it should be pretty cheap. It'll probably be like $20 or something, or it might be a free to start game. I'm not sure. Either way, it's going to be a cheap game, and basically, it's going to be Kirby in a 3D space, not side view, and you can suck up enemies and launch them at like other enemies. So it's kind of going back to the classic. The classic Kirby game. Like, we're going old Kirby.
Yeah. Pulse Bamu. Bamu. Life form of raw energy periodically released. Life form of raw energy. Okay, that's like straight up Star Trek shit. You know, pure energy life forms and that sort of thing. And that's what I mean by Metroid's sci-fi aesthetic is all over the place. There are things in Metroid that look like they would be at home in Star Wars, Star Trek, fucking like old like Flash Gordon shit.
Yeah. So like
whoa.
So yeah, this Kirby game, well, it'll be out. Hey, I got great news, everyone! That Kirby game I was talking about, it's already out by the time this video has been posted. So you can go and buy it right now on the eShop. On the 3DS. I'll definitely be doing it, because I want to support 3D Kirby games. I want a true, like, Kirby adventure in 3D. Make that, Nintendo. And it'll be awesome. In fact, you know what? Make it 4-player. 4-player, 3D Kirby adventure.
Chozo lore, shut up. Chozo script translated. It says, shut up, Mark. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep even further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain.
Gorging? I have never seen that word before.
Disgorging poison from its foul form. Nice alliteration. replacing pure, flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poison, and it's our duty to contain it.
But yeah, okay, so
that was basically talking about the boss I just killed.
Oh, okay. So basically, so yeah, that's why I went for a 3D Kirby game. Because this basically proves that you can do that. And also, I want a 3D Yoshi game. Because Yoshi has also been stuck in side view limbo. It's like he's stuck and he can't get out. He can't enter the 3D realm. The only example I know of you being able to play Yoshi on his own in a 3D game is Mario 64 DS. And I had some fun playing as Yoshi in a 3D game, but I don't know, I want him to have his own game and not just a remake or a thing. I want Yoshi to have his own 3D game.
To be perfectly honest, though, Mario 64 DS with the whole Yoshi thing proves once again that it is entirely possible.
Yeah, entirely possible for Yoshi to be in a 3D game.
The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, I can see the future! It would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what has yet to occur. The future is changing! The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry.
They're all dead.
Well, but Samus has their technology and
that's true.
And was raised by them, and let's go third slot, second slot.
Have you noticed that Samus is pretty much... It's like, all the Chozo died, and Samus is like, well, they raised me, and they got this armor, and so on.
And she has their blood.
And it's like, the Metroids all died. Oh yeah, well I got the Metroid stuff. It's like, are you just killing races to get their powers?
No!
It's like...
Shit was like, no. Eyes go...
And then, like, she lands on a planet. Oh, welcome, brave bounty hunter. We have this advanced technology that can do all these cool things. It's like, you don't say. Oh, look, it looks like some space pirates are gonna touch. I'm just gonna be waiting over here and wait for you to all die so I can steal all your tech.
Well, it's not just their tech. She actually has Chozo blood.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna wait for you to die so I can, like, take some samples and inject it into my body.
That's not how it happened with the Chozo. And technically with the Metroids.
Technically with the Metroids.
I mean...
It's like, she keeps, like, waiting for...
Well, she actively killed the Metroids.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're like, oh yeah.
It's like, all she has to do is find an evil civilization that she can benefit from having their DNA or their skill and tech, and then just kill them off herself or wait for them to all die off from some other cause and get in there and get the goods, and then we'll have a new Metroid game.
Well... I have my own ideas for a Metroid game that could continue past Fusion. Although, I'd like to say, I would love a 2.5D remake of Metroid Fusion, where, like... One thing I hate about 2.5D remakes is... And this is something... I almost hate to give credit to this game, but this is something I think that the 2.5D... cave story on 3DS actually did right, I think, is that instead of just being like, okay, here's the map, you know, just the flat map, exactly how it was. It's like, we're gonna take this flat map, but then we'll take, like, this part here and go, and this part here and go, and just fold this part and fold that part, so it's basically the same layout, but when you get to this over here, this is a corner now, and then the whole, like, map rotates.
Huh.
Giving it more of a three-dimensional feeling like some other 2.5D games do.
That whole game was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine if there was voice acting too. Like, there would be like real, like 3D cutscenes that zoomed in. You could see better details in the characters, add animations, voice act. Man, they could have made it amazing. But instead, it's Cave Story with 3D models.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
I wish... Oh, jeez.
And now that we've got it coming out on the Switch with... Well, actually, it already came out. But they're going to add 2-player co-op. That's the version I want.
But will it be 2 quotes, or will it be quote and curly?
In fact, I'm probably going to want to play 2-player co-op pretty soon, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got to that one. I mean, we'll have to consider the story and everything, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got to that game pretty fast. I mean, not that fast, but pretty fast. Especially since I don't have that much on my to-do list, other than a bunch of Sonic games, I guess.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Here's a bit of a Metroid theory for you. So, what if Flaahgra, the first boss I fought in this game, I mean, well, technically the second boss, but the first real boss since I touched down on the planet, was like, what if that was a baby Thresher maw from the Mass Effect world that landed on this planet and then got, like, corrupted by Phazon and half mutated by a plant?
Huh.
I don't know.
Anyway,
well,
this is a good spot to end it, huh?
Yeah, this is a good spot to end it. So, we'll see you next time for some more Magmore Caverns.
Magmore. Evolve into Magmortor. Bye.
Oh, and before we forget, there's stuff in the corners of the screen that you should maybe click on, like the playlist for this whole series in the upper right-hand corner, so if you want to get to the next episode, that's a way to get to the next episode, unless you're already in the playlist, and then there's no reason to click that, and just click on the next video on the playlist to shut me up faster. Bye.